Hi, this is Tony Evers, State Superintendent of Wisconsin Schools, and I want to talk to you about my vision for our schools and our kids. While our overall goal hasn't changed, we want every child to be graduate, college, and career ready, we're organizing our work a little bit differently, and we're doing it to reflect the needs of our schools as they look to support kids in a more equitable fashion. There's 4 broad categories. First of all, our kids need to be healthy and safe at school, and they need to feel supported and encouraged. They can't reach their full potential without our attention to the social and emotional aspects of learning. And to do this well, we have to grow our mental health supports for our kids all across every part of our state. We also need to support and expand our community learning centers and other high-quality before and after-school programs. Many of our students rely on these as safe places where they can truly engage in extended learning. And along those same lines, ensuring summer learning opportunities are available for every student is a top priority. We need to help schools address issues like bullying, racism, and harassment by promoting school safety policies and helping communities develop solutions that fit their needs. Equally important, we need every child to have access to nutritious meals. Many in our state agree on the importance of these issues. We need to keep the momentum going. One of the critical components, obviously, to that success lies with our classroom teachers. To help every student reach their full potential, our educators need to be empowered because we need them to bring their best ideas to the table. The truth is, we can't have this happen until we restore respect for educators as professionals. And I'm going to take that one step further. I think it's time to recognize that educators are by definition not only professionals, but also leaders. We need to make sure every teacher feels empowered and inspired to lead beyond the classroom in their schools and in their profession, and also in their community. Frankly, even if we can do that, we may not have enough teachers to fill the demand. That's why it's equally important to work to recruit and retain talent in education careers. And we're doing all we can to inspire and promote innovative practices that will help every child really engage in their learning and reach their full potential. We need to continue to spotlight teaching practices that personalize learning for kids. Another model that has been successful in Wisconsin is the idea of wraparound services provided by schools to kids and the community alike. This can almost be anything a child needs to succeed. District and schools are doing some very creative things in this area. There's some great partnerships being formed, as well as some innovative concepts of how schools can help kids and their families bring the community closer together, really for everybody's benefit. It's one of the ways that schools around Wisconsin are closing the gaps in opportunity and achievement. We need that to continue. That's why we're committed to growing opportunities for educators to create their own ways to impact student learning. At the state level, supporting all kinds of local solutions, whatever it takes. I hope you'll tell me or my colleagues at the Department of Public Instruction about ideas you have found to be successful. Finally, I want to talk about how we fund our schools. Whether you're in a rural, urban, or suburban area, you have a right to schools that are funded equitably. We need to guarantee a minimum amount of state aid for each kid, and our funding should reflect the major challenges our students are facing. And finally, if something is called school aid, it should be paid directly to schools, not sent out to other places, as it is in the case now with the school levy tax credit. For every child to have a chance to succeed, we have to give their school district a fair chance to educate their students. So, I encourage you to sign up for our DPI Connect Ed newsletter. I hope to see you during our course of my travels around the state of Wisconsin, and thank you always for the work that you do on behalf of our kids.